Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Tuesday/Wednesday. I wanted to pop on here after work to share with you my astrology forecast for the day. Such an exciting day. I know you guys were all probably watching the news and politics and whatnot. And I watched a little bit of it and I really just had to turn it off. Like, why can't we just all merge and work together instead of this division? I can't with the fighting. I know it's like just like a debate, but it's like the back and forth. And anyways, we're not going to talk politics on my page. It gives me anxiety. It really does. So this is for the week. Yesterday was Monday, and I believe that would be the 9th, and all the way till Sunday. I'm not even going to say the number because it's late and my back hurts and I just want to go to bed. Anyways, we had Mercury return back home into its home sign of Virgo. And Mercury rules communication, data, and this is its second pass here, as it was in the sign during July to August before it moved back into retrograde. So it's returned to Virgo again until the 26th of this month. So we kind of get a do-over for the things that we were working on, if we had any projects or business related items, or if we're stuck in court cases and they're just lingering, anything like that, we're getting a second time and chance to finish things up. So anything you're working on before retrograde, get to it. We got all the kids going back to school, and finally school's starting. I bet a lot of you are super happy for that. And Jupiter has moved into the 20th degree of Gemini today. And Tuesday, which would have been today if you're watching this later and it's Wednesday. And Jupiter is the ruler. It will also be here until November 5th. So what that means is anything you say or do is going to come right back around to you. So make sure you're fact checking and you're not putting any type of misinformation out there. And don't do anything or say anything that will come back to haunt you. No pun intended with Halloween coming up. Super excited for that. So with Mercury and Virgo now, you'll want to own your truth, and Jupiter is the truth teller. We also have an eclipse season coming up next week, which I'm super excited for those because the energy always gets stirred up. And on the 17th, it's in Pisces, and we're going to have a second eclipse, one in Libra, on October 2nd. So those are going to be beautiful signs to see them in. Pisces rules illusions and Libra rules justice. Remember the balancing of the scales. So today, Wednesday, we are awakening. We're in a waxing quarter moon. So if any of you went outside and checked out the moon, it was pretty beautiful. It's got that like misty half quarterness to it, and it just looks like it's floating in the clouds. And we have the moon in Sagittarius, which is the sign of travel. They are super honest signs. And the Sun and Jupiter will square on Thursday, so that will be at 90-degree angle there. And on Sunday, Venus will trine Jupiter. And Venus is a planet of love and sensuality. And I always think of that like commercial, I'm your Venus, I'm your... You guys remember the razor? The ladies all shaving their legs. Anyways, I always think of that. And it's a pleasure for Jupiter to be in this area. And it's about expansion. And this is a great spot for those two to merge. It's an air trine, so lots of optimism on the horizon. And this is about acceptance in all our flaws, being fair in all of our judgments that we make on one another. Gemini, goodness. I just don't have time for that barking tonight. She scared me. So she'll like bark, and when she hears me breathing, like I'm a Terminator, like, you know, the Terminator, how he breathes like that. I'm gonna have to go yell at her. Okay, Venus trining Jupiter, Sunday. I'm gonna repeat it again. It's an air trine, so lots of optimism on the horizon. It's about acceptance in all our flaws, being fair in all of our judgments, and that loving one another for the good, the bad, and the ugly. So those are my thoughts for the horoscope, and I'm going to get some dinner and go to bed and do some yoga. So much love and light to you all, and have a gorgeous night. Jules.